Holy moly, look at this grand opening. What? Good morning, everybody. How you doing? It's San Martin on the scene. And once again, we are going to do something pretty cool. We're going to get to know somebody else in this community. And guess what? You guys are going to go ahead and join us right now because you guys want to know more about this. It's going to be a lot of fun, but you got to wait for it because I started like this. So once again, there's going to be a grand opening party, and it's going to go down. It's going to go down like tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Man, this is going to be crazy. So,
it is. Yeah.
So you've been on the show. Well, you haven't been on the show, but you've been on the Prescott Times page. But it was for the Prescott Network, Prescott Trade Network.
Yes, sir.
But this is a whole different show. It's the San Martin on the scene, and now you get to go ahead and tell everybody who you are and what makes you famous.
All right. Well, my name is Lawhorn, and I own Lawhorn Plumbing with my husband, Skip. We've been in the plumbing industry for about 10 years. And he's actually not here with me today because he is fixing an emergency. So
works out.
Already working.
So he gave it all to you. He's like, here, you're doing it.
Yeah. Well, he likes to join us. So he likes to do the, talking to everybody, meeting everybody and all that fun stuff. But most of the time I'm the one that would, you talk to me, of course, if you needed to call us for any problems. So you usually hear my voice.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's a little bit of a description of what's going to be happening inside of the description box. So make sure that you guys read that stuff in order for you to find out what's happening. But tell a little bit about kind of where you guys are from and how you found Prescott.
So we are California natives, Southern California, born and raised for 30 plus years. We've been coming out to Arizona since I was about 4-5 years old. My husband's coming out here since he was a baby, 2 months old. Always loved Havasu, Northern Arizona. Went to Williams a few years ago, and honestly, it just stuck. My ex-husband actually introduced me to this area, more Yarnell, Peoples Valley area, Skull Valley, about 10-15 years ago. And I fell in love with it then. It was just my place. I'm an outdoor person. So the weather's perfect pretty much all year round, and I just love it.
I'm putting up a picture of you guys.
Hey, look at that. That was at our wedding.
How cute. Look at this.
That's not my red hair on that one, though.
So where'd you guys get married at?
So we actually got married in my parents' backyard, old backyard in California, 2019 in October. But we've known each other for 19 years.
So did your mom and dad live there too still, or they
No, so they actually moved out here before we moved out here. Apparently I put it in their head that this is a great place to be. And my dad's like, yeah, that's where we're going to retire. And so it's funny because I told him about it and we kind of followed him, but we didn't really follow him.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So they built a house out in Pronghorn and they love it.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many children do you have?
We have 2. So we have a 4-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
Junior higher and a preschooler. Yeah, crazy.
Talk about what do you call the having a family just up and move and then get into a new location, start a new business, get involved in the whole community, make sure that you're hanging out with the children. Obviously, she talked about this morning about how the morning went. And, baby girl, was it baby girl?
Baby girl's getting over a cold ear infection. Yeah.
I need
I need a grilled cheese sandwich at 6:15 this morning. It never stops. Any parent out there, they understand.
Yeah,
they get it. It never stops.
It will
ever.
It will never stop. But you know what? It will keep the heart rate up and it will keep your mind going.
Well, then our 12-year-old, of course, she loves to help us. So she's learning a lot. She's actually pretty savvy already in a lot of things. She helps. She could pretty much put a sink together, install a fixture, do anything and everything.
Huge.
So yeah, she's very already very self-aware of small business, so it's great.
Wow, that's amazing. You got to start them young. You got to go ahead and just give them the tools that they need to be successful.
Agreed.
And also, to help them, start working out their motor skills.
Yes.
There's some kids out there right now. I'm looking at them. I was like, why are they talking?
Yeah.
Why is it sitting there?
Right.
And all of a sudden their phone.
On the phone,
and don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously I'm on the phone all the time, but I try to use it for money.
Social media. That's what I tell them.
Keeping me away from everything.
Yeah. Mom, why are you on the phone? I'm like, I am working. Like,
I'm
trust me,
working.
I'm working. I don't always like to work at 11 o'clock
Yeah,
at night.
don't be the every time I
Right?
pick up my phone, I swear to you, it's
It
gonna be important.
is. And then I show them like, this is work.
Yes.
Yeah.
I earlier when I was when we started the whole morning show, I was actually utilizing it to go ahead and get out information and also
Yeah.
to follow the page itself.
Of
So it
course,
looked
of
like I
course.
wasn't in tuning with the people.
Right.
But some people just don't understand is that when you do a production, you're doing the production on your own.
Of course.
But you
It's a
have
lot.
these tools now.
Yeah.
Tools to success in general. So
Right.
what kind of plumbing do you guys do? New construction, maintenance, or what's your guys' like niche?
So pretty much all the above. Right now, our biggest thing though is service. We're feeling and hearing from the community that that's a big thing is service. So we always answer our phone, or we will always get back to you within 24 hours. That's another big thing. That's actually how we've been receiving a lot of customers and a lot of jobs, is because we do answer our phone. We do go out when we say we're going to be going out to the job site and everything like that. But it's interesting because he's done a whole lot of different stuff, so we can do everything: residential, commercial, service, new installs. So pretty much anything and everything we can do, but right now we're doing primarily service.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, well, as soon as you find your niche, because everybody
Of
needs a
course.
plumber, and it's not
Yeah.
because of like you said, he's there right now. He's fixing something that just
Emergency,
automatically happens.
Yep.
So when you guys are obviously servicing your community,
Mhm.
Are you guys stationed in a location, or are you doing all of Yavapai County?
So for the most part, it's all of Yavapai County. We've been primarily in the Tri-Cities, so Prescott Valley, Chino, Dewey. We can go down to other places or up to other places, but primarily most of our stuff has been pretty local. But we can pretty much go anywhere in Yavapai.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, if you guys need some plumbing services or something that is actually needed, I mean, they are here. They're new to the community.
Yes.
They obviously could utilize a little bit more business. So if you guys are out there right now and you guys are looking for somebody that and all your go-tos are busy or doing other things rather than calling you back, guess what?
We're here.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because, growing up here and born and raised, and I was telling you that earlier prior to we getting on, is that, we had our go-tos. My brother's actually a plumber, and
I remember you telling me that,
it's like, you don't think about the backup,
Right.
It's because we always want to go ahead and use the people that we love and appreciate, obviously the brother, but he would be the guy that I would just end up calling and asking the question, and he'll tell me how to do it.
And we get that a lot too.
Yeah.
I mean, the water heater that
thing.
bursted, the gal called me and said, "Oh my gosh, what do I do?" And luckily I was able to walk her through it to be able to stop the water heater from leaking. But that's the thing too. We tell people, like, you don't have to call us and we don't have to go out and you pay us. Like, if you have a question, we're here. Luckily, I do also work in the field. I use my hands with my husband as well, and he's taught me a lot in the last, like I said, almost 10 years. So both of us, he's very savvy. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Yeah,
Getting there.
I mean, troubleshooting.
Exactly.
Like, hey, ma'am,
Troubleshooting,
what happened like in the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, pretty much. And that's what I have to do. I have to poke and prod and get more information, because there's a big difference between my toilet is leaking and my toilet is overflowing.
Mhm.
There's two big differences,
There is.
Yeah.
Education is key. Sometimes it actually is needed to inform people. Sometimes it's just one of those things that a lot of people don't think that they have to educate. But when you're like in certain locations and in Prescott Valley, Chino Valley, there's some things that happen in Prescott that most people don't even understand because we have these trees that like to go ahead and get into the sewer systems. If there's a crack in the sewer system, there's definitely a chance that this weed is growing. Or because when spring comes along, they actually start blowing the seeds, and if the seeds get in the freaking sewer, guess what, man? They're going to start growing
seeds, roots, and then you have everything else: hair, toilet paper, all that junk in there.
Yeah,
a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
And I was trying to tell the city of Prescott and to ban toilet wipes, not the one that says they're flushable.
Flushable.
Yeah,
there is no such thing. That is my biggest tip of the day. Flushable wipes are never flushable. There's no such thing.
Yeah, so I was saying, and it costs the city like thousands and thousands of dollars, probably tons of waste that they have to pick out, and it's like a price breakdown. Like, dude, just take it off the shelf.
It's extremely easy.
Yeah.
Just don't use it.
Just take it off the
Just
shelf.
don't use it. Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of things that we could go ahead and get into, but that's not our show today. Our show today, tell everybody, what are we doing tomorrow? So if you guys want to go ahead and show up, I just want to invite you guys because she invited me.
Well, I'd like everybody and anybody to come, in the community, Prescott Valley, Chino Valley, wherever you are at, Dewey. So we're going to be having a grand opening. I actually, partner with Makayla Chadwick. So we're going to have it hoping in the parking lot. It's not going to be too windy. We're going to have food, giveaways, little goodie baskets for everybody. But yeah, pretty much just to celebrate that we're here. So tomorrow at 2:00, we're going to be having it, and hopefully you can come. Yeah,
and if you guys are looking to the screen to the left, that's all the information right there. And if you guys want to be a part of it, I'm going to actually put the event listing inside of the comments, so we can go ahead and see it there as well. And I'll do it just like this.
There you go.
There it is.
And kids are welcome too.
Yeah. Make it a big
I will have
time.
my kids there, so there'll be other kids there. So yeah, anyone's
welcome. It's a family affair.
It is a family affair. Always family affair, family business.
Okay, so as you guys probably haven't seen, or if you are looking, all the information to get a hold of them is on the bottom. They prefer you call them because they want that interaction with the community.
Yes.
But tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
So you can call or text our phone number, 928-529-7778. You can find us on Facebook, Lawhorn Plumbing, LLC. You can also email us at lawhornplumbing@yahoo.com.
And once again, you could go ahead and start screenshot right now.
Woo-hoo.
And then you guys can go ahead and have all that information. But come on out and have some fun. It's going to be a good time in Prescott Valley.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I think that we have things to do today. So I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to let you guys go. But it is a Monday, and I'm telling you what, get out there and do something great.
Thank you, Sam.
Be calling these people up because they need you guys. They need the community. Make it happen. Make it happen. With that, I'm out of here. I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the screen one more time so you guys can go ahead and see all the cool things that are happening tomorrow at her place in Prescott Valley at Makayla Chadwick's office right there on the corner of Robert Road and Lakeshore.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, guys, peace out. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.